It is my great pleasure to meet one of the most popular couples ever in Latin dancing. It is Anna Firstova and Alexey Silde. Welcome, and thank you very much for being here with us to talk about your career, about special moments in the past, about your retiring. And I think especially at that day, when we go back 1 year, we were here at the same place. You won the German Open professional competition, and after that competition, you danced your honor dance and announced your retirement from competitive dancing. What do you feel and what do you think when you go back 1 year?
I think we were lucky because we have a really successful career. I know that we were falling down and rising up, but still in the end we reached what we planned in the beginning. So when we first started to dance together, it was planned to be the world champions. First it was planned to be world champions in youth. We couldn't reach it, we were second. But still our goal and our wish became true in amateur. So I think we also won the World Games, and I think we won all the titles which we can. So I think we were really lucky, and we're really happy with this.
I can remember I was at that competition, and it was all your friends had been here, standing ovations, clapping and screaming for minutes, and it was very emotional.
From Russia, Alexey Silde and Anna Firstova.
So many couples, when they retired from competitive dancing, it wasn't easy for them. Many of them were in tears. Can you show emotions, or do you like to show emotions?
You know, it was also, I think, very emotional moment for us, because I think, and also people asking us, could we dance a bit longer? But you know, that was our decision to finish it, you know, straight after 1 year in professional division. So maybe it was still a bit early, but you know, we feel like this, and that's why all our friends, all people who was with us through all this year came in to this competition. That's why it was really emotional, especially for Anna, because I already saw her tears in when we finished the amateur career in Pforzheim, then in Russia, then on the Worlds. And in here I was expecting this, and she was expecting once from me, but I was strong man.
And a man doesn't show emotions?
No, I think men should more showing happy emotions or something more manly. But I mean, every man is different.
You won the world champion title WDSF twice, the professional title once. Was that the reason to retire, or you think this is the right moment to end our career?
Somehow we came to this decision together. Yeah, we would like to finish our career at this age, to have to continue our work with our children, with our students. That's why I think we decided, yeah?
Yeah, this is number one, and number two, I think our amateur career in the last 3 years, when it was, you know, top amateur career, I think we done something like 40 competitions a year. So we really got enough from the competitions. So, you know, still we dance in some shows till now. Last one we danced in May in Belarus. So we enjoy our dancing, and we can still practice sometimes when we are in the
good mood,
our studio, and in the good mood. So I think it is very nice when you finish in the career and people are still missing you and not had enough really from you.
Yeah.
Can you remember I asked you, it is quite a time ago, maybe 2 or 3 years, what will you do after retiring? And you told me, I don't think of that. The only thing I know is I will throw a party bigger than the US president had it when he left his office. Did you have that party?
Yes, we did. We made it with our closest friends, and it was, I think, really even more emotional moments than official one, because, you know, we get a bit more free, and it was very nice. Especially, you know, the words from our friends, which saw and especially with not dancing friends, because we have some friends which travel with us first to Maribor, then to America, then to Luxembourg, and they were 3 worlds which we won. They were with us. So, and you know, some words from them was really, really, you know, emotional.
Did you like to dance competitions?
You know, personally, what also our coaches said, that I am competitor. So I don't like to dance the shows, and I was, you know, fan of competitive dancing.
Yeah, I'm completely different. I'm more for the art.
Because once you told me, dancing a competition is like passing an exam. These were your words.
You know, for me, it wasn't more exam, it was more hazard. You know, like
excitement,
you're
yeah.
gambling in casino. And it's something similar, you know, especially on the levels which were behind, when, you know, it was really, are we in the final or not, these places, and you are staying and waiting for results. I think my level of adrenaline was up to the skies, yeah, and I love it.
Yeah, but for me the worst was in Maribor. I never was so nervous like there before the final. So I was really calm during all the comp, but still before the press presentation it was terrible. 15 minutes I couldn't wait until it came.
You have told me you had to work hard in your career. You liked to work hard, and in 2006 there was the turning point in your career. From that time it was successful. Which event comes to your mind when you think of that?
There's only one, yeah.
Blackpool. You know, because we made it through from the 24 to the straight to the final, and it was, and then you know, it was every historical moment. Then it was German Open when we made the final first, also after 24, so after the quarterfinal. So we didn't dance in the semi in between, and then straight afterwards it was the World Championship in Germany.
And I think you had quite many moments which were very memorable. Which competitions do you remember most?
I think one of the most memorable, especially emotional-wise, was the World Games, because it was the first time when I saw that how I can say in English,
This
that amount of public.
You know, I didn't sleep for 2 nights, really, because I mean, yesterday we were in Russian House, which is the main Russian of all sports federations, yeah, and they told that we are first overall, but we need to have 1 more gold minimum, and you know, then we were really, I mean, we were trying. Yeah, I think this is the finish of a Russian winner puzzle. So we did it. We finished that. I think we will go for crowd. Believe me.
After the Goldstadtpokal in Pforzheim, you announced that you turned professional. What was the motivation to join professional division?
The reason of it was that, you know, I think it's normal when you stays in the federation with where you grown up. So we grown up in WDSF, was IDSF at that time, and you know, I think we spoke with Carlos also, and you know, this is new thing. Somebody thinks that it's not the right thing when these two federations divide it on two things, but still we have what we have. And you know, I think it's very nice, and I think it is very human from us to help our federation, which helps us through all our career. And you know, even looking today at the PD competition here, and it's only one year time from the competition in 2011, I think we made a good thing. Because even today the level is much more higher. The couples going from the amateurs to PD, and you know, I see many couples now even going straight from WDSF amateur to PD. So I think it was something like first stone in the building which we're building up. So you know, we never think that this decision was wrong, and we are completely happy with the decision which we made.
You won the professional division world championship. Now we have the situation, WDSF named the Grand Prix for professionals and huge prize money. So it is much more interesting for the couples, and I think many of the amateur couples will join PD in the future. I go back to your dancing career. Every couple has a certain development in its career, and if we think of you, and many people do that, you had the image of a very elegant couple, technically well trained and educated. What do you think what were your strengths, or do you have the same opinion?
I think personally that it was a clear difference between how a woman should look and the man should look. So it was masculine and feminine.
So partnering was one of the most important things, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think we, as you said, we were more classical type of Latin American dancers, because we don't have that many tricks, we don't have that many, some moments, and I think this is very good because it should be a different style on the dance floor. Then it is very interesting for the public to look hit by hit, or in the final they can look in different couples, and especially now with this new Grand Slam system, if it will be 6 same couples with the same style, it will be really boring for the couples and for the judges and for the audience. And as I can see now, also there is a lot of styles in dancing, and I think each style can live and can be even developed. So we were trying to develop our style, and I think we made a good job in this.
It was very good. Great. You started a new career.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
Actually, we were we were assisting as coaches, but now we're like official coaches in our club. That's why it's not new job for us, but still we have a lot of students, and some of them have already quite a good success in this comp last days.
Because before we were also dancers in our club, so it was a bit less of responsibility on the couples, because we were something like them, but we were helping them in our club with the lessons. But now we are responsible. So every day, I think this German Open is one of the hardest one for us, because we were thinking that it will be the easiest one, and it came the hardest one. This couple which helps us today in the lecture which we made, they just won 2 days ago the Junior 1 10 dance here, and they won it for 10 times. So they won German Open already 10 times. In Juvenile 1, Juvenile 2, Junior 1 now. So, and we've been with them it was 10 dance Junior 1 and 10 dance Junior 2. So we started at 9:30 in the Hegelsaal, and we finished I think 11:45 in the midnight. So it was really hard, and we are nervous with them. It is really very hard job, but when they won, this is I think even more than when we won.
So you did obviously a great job.
We're trying to.
They could win the competition. And do you concentrate on juvenile couples, junior couples, or
actually we have
what is your preference?
All ages, yeah. All ages.
I think this is completely different style of working with the children. We love to work with the children, juvenile, junior, and I think we made a good job. And tomorrow we have couple of couples which can make a good results in Grand Slam Latin already, so we also helping them. So we are making crosses in our fingers for them, and I hope maybe in interview tomorrow night I can tell you the names.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And in Russia, especially in Russia, the situation in the last year wasn't very easy. There was a great change. Did this also bring a change for you, or how do you see the situation for you in this new federation?
I think it really, the dancers didn't feel that much problems as it was on the high level of dancing government, yeah. Because it was a couple of competitions was cancelled. That was only the problem, and in other sense it was the same for the dancers. And now which we can feel the difference, that now government see what is the dancing in Russia, because before we don't have this support. So I think every time we have now the national Russian team with Russian national coaches, like in normal sport, which we didn't have before. So I hope that it will develop, and as I heard from the dancers and from people who is in the dancing business, it was the time when it was people don't know what is happening, and now I think everybody feels that it's getting better and better, and I hope we will develop it even more.
And will you be a national trainer?
I am now, because there is three. We have the the main national coach, which is Viktor Nikovsky, and we are really proud of it. And we have three main coaches in every program. So Latin American is under Dmitry Timokin, which I think everybody knows. The ballroom is under Alexey Galchun, which was also PD champion, and he was also world finalist in amateur career. And I am the head of tendance. So I think we have a very nice group of people who is now responsible for the couples.
Sounds interesting and promising for the future.
Yeah.
And I also have the feeling you like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And what do you think about judging? I saw you judging at competitions. Do you like that, or do you prefer teaching?
No, I really like judging. Of course I prefer teaching, because judging is quite hard work. That you stay all day, you should concentrate, and you should choose from these wonderful strong couples. You should choose only special amount. So for example, if you like 12 couples in the semi-final, you should anyway put only 6. And that's, for me, it was a really big problem in the beginning. Now I'm trying to solve it somehow.
You should, especially in Russia, because we mostly judge in Russia now, it is really heartbreaking when you should kill completely your emotions when you're judging, for example, juvenile 1, and all these kids dancing so well. And from 24 to 12, this is really heartbreaking. And this is the problem in the judging. But still, I also like the judging, and we are now developing, so we will try to pass the test in the congress here in the IDSF, and then we will be in Vienna to make a second congress. So I think it's also maybe good for the children's, then they can see that the world champions are judging them. So sometimes I really can see when I'm looking, they're trying more hard than normally. So this is another type of the work, but we really like it.
So I think you enjoy it very much, and it is good for us to see that you are back on the dance floor, at the dance floor, coaching couples. I wish you all the best for your future. Thank you for this interesting meeting.
It was a great pleasure for us that
Thanks
you
for inviting
invited us.
Thank you very much.